No, let's not.
Don't be in a bad mood with it. This is your idea. This is your baby.
I know. I don't know how we get all of you in this stupid thing.
I don't know either.
Like, that's as far back as it's going.
Brock just looks like a Jawa in the seat.
Plus, it's cold today.
It is a little chilly. I don't like it.
Greet YouTube. Actually, we still don't have
Greet
it.
YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Hello, friends.
How's everybody doing? I'm not in the mood to do this, so Adam's gonna take the
I don't know
role.
why I'm taking over this.
Because I don't want. I'm just not in the.
Why do you want to
I'm not
do
in
it?
the YouTube mood.
Oh, don't tell YouTube that.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. This makes me think of that
Okay.
Dane Cook bit. Hi, giant aliens. We fucked up.
Now that Adam's done talking, we will focus on our topic of the day, which is awkward first date moments. I don't really have too terribly many. My biggest one, this lady's cutting us off. Was a first date with a girl. Gosh dang. First gear. I had talked to her online because back in the day we did that too. On what is it? America Online. IMing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
AOL Instant Messenger.
Yeah, it was.
Hey-oh.
And we decided to go out on a date. I picked her up and I got pulled over for the very first time. And when you're sitting there trying to impress a girl in your big pickup truck and you get pulled over for the very first time, a couple emotions come through you. One is, what did I get pulled over for? I'm kind of nervous. And the other one is, I am scared to death because a cop is pulling me over, because I was generally a fairly good boy. And I almost cried like a little girl. I didn't cry, like I wasn't emotional, but I was like, I don't know what to do. Hi, officer. Yes, what's going on? And
Basically,
he said,
you were looking like a little bitch.
first question he asked me was, is your exhaust broke? I said, nope, I paid for it to sound like that. So that was get my man card back in. Do you know why I pulled you over? No, I don't, sir. And I started talking with a cracked voice, and like it was bad. And he asked me, or he told me I got pulled over because I had a broken light or something.
Okay.
Some BS, which no one gets pulled over for. That's just a
Right.
reason to pull you over. And
Right.
but yeah, that was mine. I did act like a little girl. And then I took her to see Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny.
Great movie.
Fantastic flick.
That is not a good first date.
good.
It's
Not a good first date
It's
movie.
a terrible
Good
first date
movie, though.
And it was so awkward. Like it was lost 15 minutes into the date because I was pulled over, and it's just uncomfortable. I went out with another girl. I actually had a date with my wife for the first night on Saturday, and on Friday I was on IM, and the girl asked me if I wanted to go see a movie. I was like, yeah, sure, let's go do this. And I told her we would meet, and then I texted my friend. I'm like, hey man, do you want to go see a movie tonight with Mandy? And we'll meet me and this girl out there. And he's like, yeah, sure. So I called my mom, and I was like, hey mom, I'm gonna go to the movies with my buddy Nick. And she's like, oh, okay, because if I'd have told her I was going out with another girl before
Right.
a night, we just lost all our lights. The traffic lights just went out.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
Awesome.
So now it takes turns. That's how that works, people. Use your brains. No.
Nope, everyone's just going. Everyone just said, fucking free for all, go!
Supposed to act like it's a stop sign. Yeah, stop sign. But anyway, so he said he would go. I text my mom and I'm like, hey, can I go out with my buddy? Now telling her there was another girl involved because she would have been frowned on that so bad because I already had a date the next night
As
that
moms
she knew
do.
of. So, backstory, my mom has hated Kmart ever since I was like 5 years old.
Yes.
Hated
it's
it.
a fact.
No, I'm just confused how you going out with a girl that relates to
it all ties in.
Okay.
She hates Kmart. Never, ever, 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 ever shops there. My mom is out with my dad and two of their friends.
Okay.
My buddy Nick, for some reason, stops at Kmart. Whatever. Not odd for him.
No.
My mother is at Kmart for some ridiculous reason. Runs into my buddy. and goes, "Hey, I thought you were going to a movie with Brandon." He goes, "Oh yeah, we are." And then he calls me and says, "Hey dude, I just ran into your mom." I'm like, "Oh no." He goes, "Don't worry, I'm pretty sure I covered for you." In the background, I then hear, "Hand me the phone."
Oh no! Oh no!
My mom got on the phone, said I was going to be grounded when I got home, but she goes, "You promised the girl you were going to meet her. I'm not going to make you stand her up." So she let me still go on the date. I got home that night and I said, "Mom, I know I'm grounded, but I have a date with Bree tomorrow night." And she had met Bree already once, and she's like, "That's fine. I'll let you go out with her because I like her." So I got to go out on that date, ended up marrying that woman. I did not tell her that story until we were probably 4 or 5 years together. Now, she goes, "If you'd have told me that 3 years ago, I'd have left you."
Oh,
But we weren't dating because it was still mine and Bree's first real date.
Right.
So it wasn't like I was
It wasn't
going out
official
with her.
until
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I had a terrible night on that date, by the way. If anybody was wondering, it was awkward. I didn't like her. She was weird. We didn't agree on like anything.
Hi, I hope
Yeah.
you're watching this.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I babbled for a minute there.
Brock,
Yeah.
do you have
And
any
if Brock
interesting?
doesn't, do you have any
You
interest?
you're the king of awkward, so
No, but see, I don't feel awkward.
you
that much.
embrace the awkward.
I
That's
know,
your
but it's
thing.
not awkward
This is
to me.
just
My
such a
most
bad day to
awkward
video.
first date was
Not
those
wanting
dates
to do this.
when you're like too young to drive, so your parents gotta drive you, and they sit in the theater behind you.
Speak up.
Oh,
That's my most awkward first date.
that's not bad.
That's
normal.
terrible. That's not boring.
But
That's
it's
I
not-
had to go on a first date with my parents because
It's
they
not
had
out
to
of the
drive.
norm though. That
Right?
I've
yeah.
heard of that
It's-
before.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
but
not-
not an awkward
everybody
person.
does that, so it's not that awkward. Like if you're 13 and going on a date.
What's
you
awkward
don't
is if
have
your
to know-
parents sat behind you and you totally went down the girl's pants. That's awkward.
Right, that's what he's saying. He doesn't have that story. Speaking of that, Dukes of Hazzard. First time I seen that, I did not see that movie.
Oh, got it. Put that one together.
Yeah, wow.
It wasn't that. It
Do
wasn't
you
like
need a map
that.
to find it next time?
No, it wasn't that bad. But I'm talking like the actual movie.
Yeah, no, I know.
Not like what you're thinking. Like we went and seen the movie, but I didn't see the movie. The whole
I'm
time.
aware. It took him a minute to get it, so I didn't need a map to find what you were meaning there. You got
sorry.
it there.
This is such a bad day.
That's
for
okay.
video.
Whatever. You'll hear my story.
Adam will have a much
After the
better
break.
story after the break. And we're back. There you go. See?
Back, yeah, see, just like that.
All right, so Adam allegedly has the best first date story of all time.
It's pretty good. I find it comical. I don't know if it beats Hand Me the Phone. That's pretty
It's
good.
not. That to me wasn't that big of a deal.
That's
Like
pretty good though.
it
The
was
timing
funny.
is just fantastic on that.
it was terrible because she shouldn't have been at Kmart in the first place. She hates Kmart. Like literally, we weren't allowed to shop at Kmart. She hated them so much. There's a whole nother story behind that, but I don't,
another day.
I was 5. I don't know
Right.
why. Somebody did something.
So, I'm living in Arkansas just to set the scene.
We're in Ohio, by
It
the
was
way.
your cousin,
Yes, we're
wasn't
in
it?
Ohio. No, it was not my cousin. This actually has nothing to do with the girl. The date actually went fine. We went out for a few months after that. Actually, it was just fine.
All right, first date though. That's our focus.
Our first date. So, I'm 15 years old. I drive to pick her up. In Arkansas, you get your license early.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm 15.
We're breaking laws already.
Exactly. So I go to pick her up. I get there, and as a normal female, she is not ready at the desired time of pickup.
Right.
Okay? So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just awkwardly sit down here with your father. Nice guy. We start getting to talking. Everything's fine. He goes, oh, what are you guys doing tonight? Oh, dinner and a movie and blah, 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 blah. Just small chat. And he goes, oh, okay, well, hey, come with me real quick. I'm like, okay. So we get out and we go out the back. They live on a semi-farm. Not a real farm, but they had like a chicken coop and a couple horses and stuff like that.
Semi-farm, not like we
Not,
have tractor trailers
yes,
out back.
exactly. This is not our livelihood. It's just we have animals. Not uncommon in Arkansas.
Wow.
So, yeah, true. So we go back to the chicken coop area, and he goes, oh, what movie you guys going to see? What time does it end? I'm like, oh, I forget what movie. I think it was John Q, actually, if you remember that.
Yep, I like that.
Good movie. It actually kind of made me tear up a little. So we went to go see that, and I was like, yeah, I think it ends at like 10:30, 10:45. He goes, oh, okay, that sounds great. So you guys will be home by 11, 11:30, right? I go, yeah, that sounds right. He then picks up a chicken, pops its head off, and goes, you have her home by 11. And I went, yes, sir. I'm like, I am not going to fuck with a guy who just sacrificed a chicken to threaten me to have her daughter
totally
home.
planned that too.
Oh, he totally did, 100%.
He probably told her, don't be ready when he gets here.
However, when I came home, and this is not a lie, we got there and I went back in, I walked her in. There was the carcass of the chicken that he had killed. He had cooked it and eaten it that night.
Don't you have to like let it drain?
Apparently not.
Because I was convinced, like I'm pretty sure, like when you kill an animal, there's a day of you gotta let all the bacteria and
Not
stuff
if you
out.
want it fresh.
I don't know if I want a chicken that fresh.
I don't know if
Like,
it was the
doesn't
same
its
chicken.
legs still kick for an
It
hour?
does.
or
He
two?
actually set the chicken down after, and it ran around for a couple seconds.
I could not deal with that.
It was kind of funny. It's not the reaction he was going for, but it took all I had not to laugh. Because this chicken's just like, have her home by 11. Okay.
Now he's like, what sick is going on with my daughter? That's pretty good.
That was one of my favorite ones. I'll
Yeah.
never forget it.
Yeah,
That's for
it's
sure.
a lot of the first date moments and stuff like that. I've forgotten a couple. Oh, I actually had one where after the date, it was a girl.
It was a
It was
guy.
a girl.
Wait,
God.
what?
There was a girl I went out. She went out with a buddy of mine. They dated actually for a while now. Growing up homeschooled, I didn't learn the social things like bros before hoe type of thing. So
Right.
I didn't realize I probably shouldn't have ever went out with her anyways. I went out with her. It was awkward. She talked about Ethan, my buddy, quite a bit. They had dated for like a year or two or something.
Not quite over it.
No, we went out, and on the way home, which we didn't click at all, I couldn't really stand her, we had to pick up her friend from work.
That is awkward.
And I'm not a huge fan of smoking, which most people know, but when we picked her up, her friend gets in the truck. She goes, is she allowed to smoke? And I said, no, my truck has asthma.
Did she buy it? Is the
She
more
didn't
important
smoke
thing.
it. She understood that she wasn't allowed to
Okay.
smoke in my truck.
My truck has
Has nothing to do with like I didn't want the smell in there. It was an old beat up truck. It was an 1989.
You just
old
didn't want to be in
farm
it.
truck. I just didn't want anybody. And I actually didn't want either of them in it. Couldn't really stand them. But I've had a couple weird first dates, but that's what happens when you would go out with a girl.
Yeah.
Granted, I couldn't meet anybody out of school because I was homeschooled, so there was still a little awkwardness. The only reason I knew so many people was from playing sports and being that way. But there's a cop there.
Concerts.
Awkward place for it
Act
to say.
casual.
Concerts is where it happens.
Huh? Concerts?
Where you meet.
Says the guitarist of a band.
Yeah. Dude, it's so easy to meet chicks. You just play guitar and they throw panties at you.
However, I gotta say, if I was ever single again and I needed to go get like a weird rebound or something, totally would go to like one of those EDM, those electronic dance festival
yeah.
things.
They all
Oh, dude,
DTF.
that's because they're
That
all
just sounds like that entire group of females is DTF.
They are. Because they're all on ecstasy.
Right. Like that, if you are a guy looking to rebound, that's where you should go. I would be very surprised
So
if
you can
don't
find a
get
quick
lucky
flick
there.
right there.
Exactly. A quick flick.
Because you gotta flick
What?
that beat.
Let's keep it classy.
Hey, you're the one that said flick.
You keep it classy, whale's vagina. Translation.
Oh, speaking of Will Ferrell and greatness, how about the Zoolander 2
You
trailer?
didn't. I doubt he's seen it.
I seen one. It didn't even show Will Ferrell.
It's got Will Ferrell in this
I
one.
didn't. I seen it has
It shows
Justin
him.
Bieber in
He
it.
does have Bieber. He dies, it looks like.
He dies right away. I believe it. He's
Yeah.
probably in a 15-second cameo.
Exactly. No, they show Mugatu and he's coming out and he's like, I'm out. Prison's changed me. And they show him and he's got no shirt and he's looking like The Rock. It's a suit. He rips off the muscle shirt and he's wearing another jail suit under that. He rips that off and he's wearing one of his floofy, whatever, poofy shirts. And then does his hair up the way he normally does. They do the classic, where's my goddamn latte? Takes a sip and throws it on his black assistant guy. I don't even know what that guy's name is. They always had awkward moments, though. Looks pretty good. Penelope Cruz is in that movie, though. And she is timeless.
I'm a fan of her.
Like, I don't think that woman ages.
It's like Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez is.
not very-
However, I don't find her that attractive.
Okay, all right.
I don't.
Get out of my car.
Not my cup of tea. Don't. What are you doing?
Get out of my car.
You legitimately stopped on the road. Go. I'm not getting out of the car. See, this is great.
I did that one time.
He kicked someone out of his car.
I did.
Because they said
in the middle of
YOLO.
Cleveland.
Oh.
They said YOLO. I'm like, don't say that in my car again. They said it again. I stopped the car. I'm like, get out. And I did not move until they got out and I drove down the road.
I'm so glad that's over.
Right.
What?
YOLO.
You do only live once.
But it's
I
no,
don't.
I mean that phrase has kind of gone
I
away.
should have died like 4 times already.
We should make up a phrase. I'm a professional, could come around, but
I'm a professional.
I haven't said it in any video yet, so.
Yeah, you did.
We had a video where we talked about it and how I denied your professional ability.
Yeah, but I haven't said it since then, though.
No.
It's to make something popular, you got to say it more than once, which I do. I just don't say it on YouTube anymore.
Ow!
Oh yeah,
Fuck!
get some.
Get some.
I was in 3rd gear.
Whoopsies! You stalled it.
I remember my first
Told you,
time
dude.
driving the stick.
I'll tell you, man, I am not. And
Not feeling it
I'm
today.
not feeling it today.
Well,
Who wants to do the sign off? Because I really am
from
not.
really not feeling it and tired Brandon. That's Brandon.
But
Adam.
money.
Back seat, there's Brockalock. We'll see.
We're team. Oh, by the way, we
Brachiosaurus
can't be
We
called
can't be called Team RDS, so
Yeah,
we're
to
just
change
3
that.
schmoes in a car right now.
3 schmoes in a car. If you guys want to submit a name in the
Yeah.
comments, that would be cool.
'Cause we're
If
not
you
that
stayed
good.
in tune to the video long enough for this, thank you.
We know we're dumb as shit.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
may not be entertaining. We're working on it.
work
As
in
always,
progress.
follow me on Twitter. I'll put a link in the description for that down there. Yep.
Somewhere.
Brock's just gonna sit back there swagging it out. Yeah, enjoy that swag.
You're welcome.
Oh, no! Never again!
That's how